For our shaking dog, to add texture, we're going to dip our finger into the paint and just dot the paint onto the paper. We're just going to tap the paper with the finger, and that's going to begin to give it that texture that we're looking for. I like to start around the pencil line, the perimeter first, with one color, and then start filling in the middle with a different color. Once you get the other color in the middle, you can start tapping your finger into that lighter color on the side, and it will begin to blend those colors together. Kind of tap back and forth, and it will blend the colors together. And you can add in whatever colors you want. Just be sure that you clean your finger in between switching colors. You can switch the texture a little bit by moving your finger in circles to give it kind of a swirly look. And then if you decide that you don't like that, you could just tap it out. So for the nose, you have a choice. You could either use your finger or the paintbrush. I kind of thought it was a little bit quicker to just use my finger, and you can create whatever shape you want, triangle, square, whatever you like. And then for the eyes, I think it is simpler to use the paintbrush because you can get a fine line. And we're going to keep those eyes closed to keep it simple. Trust me, you want to just keep the eyes closed. Now, if you have decided that you don't like one of the colors that you've chosen, you can actually just go over it and make it look however you prefer it to look. If your paint is wet, it will blend, and if it's dry, it will just cover it. After this, we are now going to do the splatter paint, which is a very controlled method. I will water down some tempered liquid paint for you. It needs to be a little bit thinner. You're going to hold your paintbrush just over, very close to your paper, just over your paper, and tap it with a pencil. So you want to keep this just directly above your paper. Move your paintbrush around as you're tapping with the pencil. You definitely want to be sure you have a messy mat underneath of this, underneath your paper, and probably it is going to even get off of the messy mat. So just make sure that the area around you is clear. You're not too close to somebody else's paper or your table folders or anything else. And we'll just clean up the table when you're finished. But that's it, shaking dog with splatters of water.